Hi everyone, my name is Candy. I am Silver Premier of Team Candy Posh Saga with Perfectly Posh. I am going to speak to you today a little bit about taxes. I'm not a tax professional, first off, so please consult your own tax professional. Everybody's situation is different, married or single, renting or not renting, deductions. Everybody's is different. So please consult somebody that knows what they're talking about. I am going to be talking in generalizations, what I keep track of. Again, your tax professional might tell you something different, but this is what's worked for me for the past couple years. First of all, my planner. This has all of my dates of where I went to shows, and then I marked down my mileage in there because I take the mileage deduction rather than figuring out car expenses. So I think it's a simpler method for me. So whether you're going to the post office to mail out catalogs or whatever the case is, if it's involving your business, write down your mileage. And going to shows, write down your mileage. And then I tally that at the end of every month, and then I have a spreadsheet that I put every month on, and the formulas are in there that tallies for me. You can do, I'm kind of more paper. Some do everything on the computer. I do a little bit of both. And then I have my big, scary box of all my stuff for the year. I print out the records. Again, I'm a paper person, and if you're not a paper person, if you want to save it in your computer, that's fine. I would probably lose the disk that I save it on. That's me. This is big and obnoxious, and I'm not going to lose it. Let's see. What else do I keep track of? I keep track of, I have a designated section of my house, and I have the square footage of that office area that I'm supposed to use. And that I give that to my tax professional. They know what to do with it. I don't. I'm not a tax professional. The law's changed too much, and I'm not willing to invest that amount of time to figure out deductions. So some of the things I keep track of are like my cell phone bill, heat and electric, internet. I'm not sure if they do anything with garbage. Good question. Well, hello. Anna is here helping with our video. There's Anna. She's 7 months old today. Yay! What else do I? Postage and mailing. Keep receipts for that. Any advertising you might be doing. Gifts like raffle baskets. Or I just did one for the local theater group. I offered a basket that they're going to raffle off. So keep records of that. Travel, and which I spoke about, mileage, and meals. If I'm in an event and I didn't pack anything and I have to buy it, I try to buy it where I get a receipt for it, whether it's going to, coming from, at. That is what I keep records for. Office supplies. So anything like paper, pencils, pens, envelopes, bags that you send your customers off with your wares. Anything like that. Highlighters, printer ink, printer paper. All these things, they add up, and that is going to be expenses. Let's see, booth rental fees. If you do vendor shows, booth or table, however they have it set up. Whatever show you do, if you're paying a fee, keep that in mind. Oh, back to the square footage. They're going to want to know your whole house square footage and your designated business spot square footage if you take that deduction in mind. I don't know how they do it. Really, I don't. Just ask them, please. I am not going to get in trouble for you saying, well, Candy said so. No, I'm telling you, go to your tax professional. They will tell you exactly what you need. Sorry, I have a cold. Oh, goodness. Hi. You need your inventory, your end of year inventory. The retail value on that. If you have samples, testers, you need to keep track of that expense. If you're traveling for your job, hotel costs, airfare, any taxi, subway, train, those types of receipts. Any training that you have done, like if you in direct sales, there's several people that I follow. I follow like Michelle Archer, and I follow the tag team, and different ones like that. So if I buy a training session from them, I keep a receipt because that's training or education. So is there anything else I'm thinking of? I can't think of anything else offhand. I do not use one of the big chain companies for taxes. I use a local person that does it all through the year. They don't just get trained at the beginning of the tax season and leave at the end of the tax season. I use somebody, and you can find them inexpensively, that does it all the time. So they are familiar with tax laws. You can get this done. I get personal and business done for under $100. I know the big chains cost a whole lot more than that. And I'm not the type that can do my own, because I want somebody to be there to answer in case for some strange reason I would ever get audited. And I don't want somebody looking at me saying, okay, I'm auditing you. Why did you do this deduction this way? I'm like, I don't know. Ask that guy that helped me prepare them. So, again, use a tax professional if you want. If you have the gusto to do it yourself, more power to you. I applaud you. But in my opinion, and my opinion doesn't count for a whole lot, but I personally want to use somebody that does this all the time. They are the experts, not me. So if there's anything else you can think of, go ahead and make a comment. Maybe I'll redo the video. If you like this, let me know. If you have questions, ask. If I have an answer, I'll answer you. If not, I'll give you a phone number of a tax professional to call, or you can Google who's in your area to call. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.